ก็ลูกติดพันนะท่านผู้ชมแล้วก็อยากจะไปชิงแชมป์โลกตอนนี้มานี่มันอันดับก็ประมาณครึ่งทางได้นะถ้าสถิติเราดีพอที่จะ
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries.
ก็ไม่นานเกินรอครับกับการท้าชิงเจ้าเข็มขัดของโลกนะท่านผู้ชมเพราะว่าอันดับเรามันไต่ขึ้นมาเรื่อยนะครับข่าวพวกนี้ก็เป็นข่าวแต่ในวงการทั้งในเกมแล้วก็ผมดูแล้วว่าเวลาปีพศมันไม่ใช่นะมันไม่น่าจะใช่การอัปเดตของจริงนะครับวันเวลามันไม่ตรงอะท่านผู้ชมหรือมันยังไงมันไม่มีวันนี้ที่เราไปต่อยแพ้มันมานะครับเนี่ยครับมันต่อยเรา KO นะท่านผู้ชมในยกเลยสักอย่างเลยเป็นแมตช์ที่เงินสูงครับเงินรางวัลสูงอะผมดูแล้วว่าเวลาที่มันแจ้งในเกมเนี่ยมันดูแปลกๆนะครับ เหมือนไม่ใช่
Tell her man to ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. This she ain't feel up. Food in the freezer. Them man try to step with the heat on. That's why my keys them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading. Call me.
ไม่ใช่วันเวลาจริง
Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. This she ain't feel up. Food in the
วันที่39เนี่ยมันไม่มีนะท่านผู้ชมครับเหมือนเรานัดเฮียเหลาไปรับเงินเนี่ยหรือว่าเดือนที่39ไม่มีมันต้องเป็นปีพศหรืออะไรสักอย่างแล้วปี39นี่มันเมื่อไหร่ครับนี่มัน2569หรือว่าปี2026นะท่านผู้ชมแล้วมันเสนอแล้วบอกว่า1010639เนี่ยมันก็งงแล้วทีนี้39นี่คืออะไร1 เดือน 6แมตช์ที่39เหรอไฟท์ที่39เหรอเราต่อยเกิน39ไฟท์แล้วนะครับเราต่อยเกิน39ไฟท์แล้วเดี๋ยวดู39นี่มีอะไรตรงไหมไม่มีนะ KO 36นะครับแล้วก็งวดที่แล้วแพ้น็อกเนี่ยต่อยกันไปยกไหนตอนไหนแล้วนะไปโดนมันสวนเข้านะครับไม่ใช่ว่าตัวที่สกิลสูงกว่าจะต่อยแล้วเงินรางวัลเยอะกว่าไม่ใช่นะบางที OVR เนี่ยหรือที่เราดูเนี่ยนะครับต่ำกว่ากัน1 ถึง 2เนี่ยบางตัวเนี่ยเงินรางวัลเยอะกว่าแต่ตัวที่ OVR สูงกว่าก็ไปได้ตรงอื่นเยอะกว่าก็มี2อย่างหลักๆก็คือเงินรางวัลนั่นแหละนะกับเกี่ยวกับอะไรอีกอย่างหนึ่งในเกมครับที่ถ้าเราชนะแล้วจะได้จากการชกชนะเนี่ยแตกต่างกันนะเงินรางวัลเยอะใช่ว่าอีกอย่างหนึ่งจะเยอะกว่าไปด้วยไม่ใช่นะครับเงินรางวัลเยอะอีกอย่างหนึ่งน้อยกว่าส่วนไอ้ที่อีกอย่างหนึ่งน้อยกว่าเงินรางวัลอาจจะเยอะกว่ามองหน้าเราด้วยความมั่นใจว่าที่แล้วน็อกเรานะแค้นจัดเลยนะครับทีนี้โอ้แม่งมองเหยียดหยามเลยครับมองด้วยแววตาแบบว่าเลยนะฮะ
Good right hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And he scores with the counter. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut.
บัตรมันยาวกว่าเราท่านผู้ชมเอาที่สังเกตป่าเกี่ยวเรื่องที่จะแรกนะครับจะมาทวงความแค้นนะครับทวงศักดิ์ศรี
A lot of effort being exerted here. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. planted. And there's the bell to start round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You don't want to trade shots. Well done with that counter shot. They have no respect for each other's punching power. These punches coming from every angle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last... There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Amir Khan is rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the... There's the bell for round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That Counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter shot. That left uppercut doesn't score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice work to block that right uppercut. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Perfect counter shot. That uppercut doesn't get through. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Incredible work rate. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. Let's start the sixth. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Pacquiao is rocked. Somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Zirdays now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Whoa, Johnny! Oh boy! Amir Khan dazed! A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How much cardio was... Here comes round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
That counter shot lands. He can't score with that uppercut. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with that hook. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just missed with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, and they're back at it again here in round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He misses with that jab. The stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Amir Khan in some real trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
First round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Beautiful counter punch. And Amir Khan finally on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Made of stone, with just palaces made out of flesh.